Hello from Myrtle Beach. Have you ever wondered what you could do at Myrtle Beach in November and December and why you would want to visit during the holiday season? Today we're going to give you all the details and let you know all the exciting things because there is a lot going on here during November and December. Hi, I'm Carmen. If you're new here, we cover everything Myrtle Beach and the surrounding area. And if you're a return viewer, welcome back. We are so glad to have you. So we were walking on the beautiful beach of Myrtle Beach. We're in the main part of the strip. You can see the sky wheel there. We're right next to the boardwalk. Boardwalk's right over there. We're going to talk about what it's like to visit Myrtle Beach in November and December, what type of events are going on, what holiday special attractions they have, and all the information you need for a November or December trip to Myrtle Beach. The first thing to think about is crowd levels. So you can see right here, we are in the central main part of Myrtle Beach, and it is not crowded. There's a few people out here walking like we are, but it's definitely not crowded. You won't find crowds this time of the year, but the weather is really, really nice. It can get chilly, of course, so you want to pack for that too. And we have a weather video where we go into great detail about the weather this time of the year. We have both a fall and a winter video, and we go month by month. So those are linked in a playlist in the description below. You can check those out for more weather details and how to pack for that. Also, you don't have the long lines for restaurants and that kind of thing unless you're here on a major holiday, and we'll talk about that as we go along. So let's start out with the November events, the things that are starting more in November, and we may jump back and forth because some things start in November but run all the way through New Year. So we're going to be focusing on the time period from November 1st through December 31st or New Year's Eve. That's what we're going to focus on today. First event is at Brook Green Gardens. If you're not familiar with Brook Green Gardens, it's a massive botanical garden, zoo. There's all kinds of stuff there. It's really huge. It's hard to even describe. We do have a video on that. I'll link that in the description below, so you can check that out if you're not familiar with Brook Green Gardens. But they have a couple of major events coming up. One is called Brew at the Zoo. It is a beer festival that's at their zoo. They have a low country zoo there. It is a ticketed event, so you do have to pay for a ticket for that event. And even if you're a designated driver, you will still need a ticket. I think it is a little bit less. You can check the Brook Green Gardens website for details. Also at Brook Green Gardens is Nights of 1,000 Candles. That starts on Saturday, November 25th, and it's on specific dates between that date and December 31st. So it's not nightly, it's on specific nights. So again, you'll want to check out the Brook Green Gardens website for the exact nights. Also, they've added a couple of nights recently because some nights were selling out. So if you're interested in that, you definitely want to buy your tickets in advance. They do sell out. It's another ticketed event. It is beautiful. So they transform the gardens at night with just thousands and thousands of lights and hand-lit candles. It's really a special event. They do have one restaurant that is open. It's the Harvest Restaurant, and they recommend you make reservations if you're wanting to eat during the event. But it's definitely something special and something a lot of people might not know about. Next up is Ripley's Aquarium. First of all, Ripley's Aquarium is one of our favorite places here. We absolutely love it. And no, we're not sponsored by them, and we don't get any money from them, and we just truly enjoy it. They have what is probably our favorite holiday event. It is Ripley's Aquarium's Festival of the Trees. That starts November 10th and runs through December 31st. It is included with your admission to the aquarium, so you don't have to pay extra for it. They have a ton of trees. They have a tree for every state. So if you're from another state, you can go and find your state and look at all the cool stuff that it's things that are themed to the states. They also have several islands and other countries represented, and they just have a lot of other trees and lights. And in the dark aquarium, it is just so beautiful. It's like a winter wonderland. There are several large theaters here who have big Christmas shows. There's the Alabama Theater, there's Legends and Concert, and there's the Carolina Opry Theater. They all start their Christmas shows at the beginning of November, so either November 1st or 2nd. So those are definitely worth checking out. I have seen the one at the Alabama Theater, and it was very good. It was several years ago, but it was really entertaining and a lot of fun, and those are definitely family-friendly events as well. Also, so we're right here at the boardwalk. They have a really cool event, and we do have a video of that I will put it in the description below. Winter Wonderland at the beach. It's both a festival, which runs from December 1st through the 3rd at Plyler Park. Plyler Park is right there before the Skywheel, but it's also lights all up and down the boardwalk. They even have some on the beach, and if you're not familiar, the boardwalk here is 1.2 miles long, and so the lights go way down there to the 2nd Avenue Pier and up and down the boardwalk. So it's a really cool walk-through light display, and as of last year, there was not a charge for it. I can't say for sure whether there will be a charge for it this year in 2023. And if you're watching this in future years, you'll definitely want to check the website to check about both the dates and the pricing. And I should mention, this is for 2023, so all these dates I'm mentioning could change in subsequent years if you're watching this down the road. So the lights are from 6 to 9 p.m. and they run from November 24th through New Year's Day, but they do not run on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day to give the city employees time to spend with their families. In North Myrtle Beach, there's the Great Christmas Light Show, and that is at the North Myrtle Beach Park and Sports Complex nightly starting November 21st through December 30th. And they also close Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day again so the employees can have time with their families. And then something that may surprise you, when I talked about crowds at the beginning, Thanksgiving is not very crowded here, and by the way, with Thanksgiving there are a lot of places, including buffets, that have special Thanksgiving meals, so you can check with your favorite restaurants. A lot of them, even if they're a seafood buffet, they have all the regular fixins. You definitely want to check ahead and make sure they do, but a lot of them do for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving gets a modest amount of people. Christmas is not very crowded at all, but one thing that is quite crowded here is New Year's Eve. A lot of people come into town for New Year's Eve. So if you're wanting to do that, we recommend booking your hotel in advance. There are a few things that I'm going to mention, but there are tons of events on New Year's Eve. I'm just going to hit the highlights here. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. That really helps us out, helps people find the video. Also, at the end of this video, if you think I've missed anything important, please leave it in the comments below. That helps other people as well. They can check out the comments. So one of the New Year's Eve events is Market Common Times Square celebration. That starts at 9 p.m. They have their own ball drop, and the only thing you need to get a ticket for that is a receipt showing that you spent $25 at a qualified location at Market Common. So Market Common's a shopping and dining district with some entertainment as well. So check out their website for the details on that, how to get your ticket. But it's a pretty big event. It's a really cool event there. Also, I wanted to mention a couple of free fireworks. Barefoot Landing, which is again another shopping and entertainment area. It's in North Myrtle Beach. At 7 p.m. they have New Year's Eve fireworks. And Broadway at the Beach has New Year's Eve fireworks. Again, another shopping and entertainment area at 8 p.m. And we have been to the Broadway at the Beach fireworks. They are great. We've really enjoyed them. So we would definitely recommend those. Also, there are lots of private venues that have ticketed parties on New Year's Eve, including Hard Rock Cafe, Margaritaville, and many others. I can't list them all. There's just a ton of private events at these large bar restaurant venues. Let us know if you've been to any of those and how you like them. That definitely helps other people. Also, Ripley's Aquarium, Dave & Buster's, and Lulu's, what Lulu's is at Barefoot Landing, they all have kid and family friendly New Year's Eve events. So check their websites if you're interested in that. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to click on the video on your screen right now and click subscribe so you won't miss anything new. Thanks so much for watching. Until our next adventure.